spirits are high out here in Cape Town following the SPAR Proteas opening victory yesterday. But I am joined by an analyst and former Fireballs player here, Sinongiwe Madangake, as well as Ginelwe Khasi. And I'm going to start with you, Sino, because we saw that victory for the Proteas yesterday. But in all honesty, just given their ranking and how they've done in the past against the Welsh, the results could have been better.
Thank you so much, V. Yes, I completely agree. It could have been a bigger scoreline, in my opinion. We even had a little bet yesterday. We're like, how by far is South Africa going to win this? And I went 20, because of the rankings as well. And we were expecting a much bigger score. But, I think it could have been just first match jitters. And I believe that they can come back because they really did, especially in the shooting circle, did a really, really good job there. So maybe a slow start than what we expected, but I do believe that they can actually do better than that.
And for you, Ginelwe?
Well, I think attacking-wise, I think we had great transitions, from each bookends. And I think attacking-wise, our mid-court really was able to deliver the ball into our shooting circle. I think where we struggled, and which is why the scoreline showed the way it did, is that defensively we just didn't turn enough ball. If you look in the start of the match, it was goal for goal, and against a Welsh side, you really can't do that. And that was the lowest scoring that we've ever had against the Welsh side, or lowest margin. So yeah, definitely not a great start, but I'm hoping that, as Sino said, game jitters are done now and we're able to really just imprint our defensive style in the next game.
Let's talk about that defensive style, because we saw a couple of turnovers and then we saw that margin start to open up a little bit. We were having about a 10 to 12 goal difference and it kept on narrowing down. So for the Welsh, they would say they had the better performance on the day because they managed to close down that gap.
Totally agree, V. If you look at also their shooting circle, if you look at Rowe, she was solid there, holding her space really well yesterday. And whenever their balls would turn, they were able to capitalize where they could, and this is why that scoreline was so little, for us. And like Kenny said, we did really struggle on the defensive side, and when we do get those balls, it's very important for us in the midcourt to take the ball down and take the chances and capitalize and make them count for us.
And finally, Ginelwe, before we go to the studio back in Johannesburg, today is another opportunity for the Proteas to have that big scoreline margin because we're up against Sri Lanka and we are better than this team.
Yes, absolutely. I think it's an opportunity for Coach Norma Plummer to really get all her combinations out there, work out her units and really see where she's going to get that consistency, because I think that's what worked against us yesterday. You can see that in attacking wise, we've got the structure. Defensively, I do think we're still struggling to set up that structure and be consistent with it, and I'm hoping we're able to iron out that today.
Oh, Sri Lanka yabantu senkingeni namhlanje. Of course, it is the Proteas that will be up against Sri Lanka, but the big tough one, Simpiwe, is going to be tomorrow where we take on Jamaica. But that's how we wrap it up for now out here at the ICC in Cape Town. It's all about the 2023 Netball World Cup.